As we reach higher union levels, the demand for resources keep increasing. We need more resources for upgrading characters, ascending their weapons, and also enhancing their skills. All of these require more and more resources. But when we reach different union level breakpoints, the amount of resources which we can farm also increases. Although some are a bit less, it still increases nevertheless, except one particular resource, and that one resource is shell credits. Shell credits do not increase much even when you go from a union level 50 to union level 60 breakpoint. And today we are about to talk about how much resources it takes to get all those extra upgrades and stuff done, and what's the best way to make sure that we do not run out of shell credits, especially in the future. Looking at our recurring challenges, this lists all the resources which you typically need for upgrading, enhancing, all that stuff. If you look at all your forgery challenge, when you go from union level 40 to 50 to 60, all the different breakpoints, the amount of resources you get from running these do increase. Even though it's a little less, it does increase nevertheless. You look at boss challenges, all your boss challenge materials that drops also increases when you reach different union level breakpoints. The same is true for Tacit Field as well. The same is also true for simulation challenge except shell credits. Your resonance potion and energy core, the drops do increase, but the shell credit at union level 50 is 80,000, at union level 60 is still 80,000. I am not sure if it will increase at union level 70 or not because nobody has reached union level 70 yet, but this is a fact that between 40 to 60 this does not change. This is still 80,000. And this is where the big problem happens because shell credits become more and more required. It exponentially increases the amount of shell credits that is required to enhance, ascend, and upgrade your characters. For example, my Jinshi is level 80. Once I reach union level 60, I can upgrade her to 90. And it's going to cost me 80,000 just to ascend her, and then more to upgrade her all the way to 90. My Varina is level 70. Enhancing her requires 40. Let's look at Jinshi's weapon. Upgrading Jinshi's weapon requires 120,000. That's up to level 90. And then enhancing, like when you upgrade them level by level, it requires even more. Yinlin has a level 70 weapon. It requires 80,000 just to ascend, then more to enhance. Look at skills, for example. Each of these third node skills require 100,000 shell credits each to upgrade. At level 5, it requires 16,000. But from level 6, it jumps to 30,000. At level 8, it's 70,000. At level 7, it's 50,000. You guys get the trend. The shell credit requirement exponentially increases, and a lot of people are cruising around 2 to 3 million shell credits right now. And that's mainly because Kuro Games gave us a bunch of shell credits as compensation. They gave us 300,000 for the Echo issue, and they also gave us 1 million for free at some point. So a lot of people are sitting with extra shell credits right now, but eventually you're going to run into issues where that runs out. And that's where we'll have problems. Because upgrading these skills is vital to a character, and you're going to build multiple teams too. Just from enhancing, ascending, and upgrading your characters. Like you're looking at anywhere between, just to reach level 8, like 1 million, like 1 to 1.2 million credits just on one character. And this is just at union level 50. At 60, 70, this is going to increase exponentially. So shell credits are going to be a big problem. Now, what do we do? What can we do to mitigate that problem? I'm sitting at union level 52 right now. I don't refresh at all. I just play the game, like do my dailies and all that stuff every day. That's it. I don't refresh the shop or refresh my energy at all. So most free-to-play players will be around this mark for the most part. Between 50, 52 or 45 to 50, depending on how consistent you are. So you can prepare for shell credit droughts in advance before you reach uni level 60 and 70. And my best method is to go to your recurring challenges, go to simulation challenge and your shell credit, do one shell credit run every day. When you use your wave plates, you definitely try to maximize your wave plates, right? 240 of them every day. Spend 40 of this, 40 wave plates to do one shell credit run every day. That's 80,000 extra shell credits you're getting every day. Assuming it's going to take you a month to get to union level 60, 30 days times 80,000, you get 2.4 million. That's a good amount to get in 30 days. That's a decent amount. And this goes a long way. This goes a long way, especially because once we reach uni level 80 and stuff, this is going to get insanely expensive. And as the trend follows, at each uni level breakthrough, the mobs and the content gets significantly harder too. One can argue that you can always reduce the soul level. One can always say that you can reduce your soul level here. But come on now, I mean, that's just a workaround. Nobody wants to just play easy content, you want to play the hard content. So that's where things come into play. Farm the shell credits in advance, just do one of them every day, and that extra 2 million credits you're getting over the span until you reach the next breakpoint should be enough to upgrade all your characters, skills, etc. without you having to nitpick. I know there are other ways of farming shell credits by running around the overworld, killing mobs and collecting coins, but come on now. That requires too much time and I'm too lazy for that. And this is by far the best. And spending 40 wave plays every day on shell credit, it's not a big deal. You can spend the remaining 200 on with whatever you want. Weekly challenge, tacit suppression, whatever you want. But make sure you do at least one shell credit every day, and that will net you enough whenever you reach the next breakpoint to cover all your upgrades. Because that's the first thing you want to do when you reach a breakpoint is to get all your upgrades done. Right? And that's what you're aiming for. You're farming all your materials beforehand. So why not farm your shell credits as well? Well, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to bring this up because I noticed that the cost exponentially increases, but the amount of shell credits we are able to farm does not. Like I mentioned before, I'm not sure if at UL 70, the amount of shell credits we can farm increases or not, but that's for another day. When people reach UL level 70, we can address that. But for now, that's it from me. Hope you guys have a great day. Smash that like button and consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.